Here is question number 7. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of top and bottom of transmission tower. One transmission tower is there fixed at the top of. The transmission tower is on the top of a 20-meter high building. One building is there which is 20-meter high, and one transmission tower is fixed here on the top of that building. Here is the transmission tower. Find the height of that tower. You need to find what is the height of this tower. So you are given that angles of elevation to the bottom. As angle of elevation is there, the person must be there on the ground. So of the bottom and top of tower, at the bottom and top of tower. So here is the bottom, and you will join this with this point. And as you are given, these angles are 45 degree and 60 degree respectively. That means for the bottom angle is 45 degree. For the bottom of tower, angle of elevation is 45 degree. And for the bottom and top, for the top of that tower, the angle of elevation is 60 degree. So two angles are given to you. When the bottom of the tower is seen from this point, angle formed is 45 degree. And when the top of that tower is seen from this point, angle of elevation formed is 60 degree. So again two triangles are constructed here. As this is 90 degree angle, so two triangles are constructed here. One triangle is A, B, C, and other triangle is, name this point as D, D, B, C. So we will be using the formulas in both the triangles to get this height of tower. First part of the question, step 1. Here we will be using one triangle DCB. In triangle DCB, what we are given? We are given this height. As only this part is included in this triangle, you can see only DC length is included. So this 20 meter is from this point to this point, and only this height is included in this triangle. This height is included in this triangle. So this will become the perpendicular for DCB triangle. That means perpendicular is 20, and what is the base? This is the base BC. That you will write as it is. So which formula we are going to use? It is tan of 45, or because angle here given is 45 for this smaller triangle. So it is tan 45 as perpendicular by base. Tan 45, what is perpendicular? It is 20. What is base here? You don't know. Write it as BC. Now tan 45 value is 120 BC. Now you can cross multiply, and what you will get, that BC is equal to 20. So you have got that this length BC is also 20. Let us do second part. Step 2 of the question. Here you will be using second triangle, and this triangle is ABC triangle. In triangle ABC, we need this perpendicular, that is AC, because this full length is included in this triangle. AC height, this is the perpendicular, and base is same BC. So tan theta is perpendicular by base. Theta here for the bigger triangle is 60 degree. What is the perpendicular for this triangle? It is AC. Full height you will be taking for the bigger triangle. For first triangle we have taken only DC because this part is included in this triangle. And for the bigger triangle, full height you will be taking AC. And what is the base here? For bigger triangle, base is BC. Now here you don't know the value of BC, you don't know the value of AC. Both things you don't know. But in the previous part we have calculated that BC is 20. So I can replace the value of BC as 20 here. AC will remain as it is. Now value of tan 60 degree. It is root 3. Now I will cross multiply it to get the value of AC. AC will be here and 20 root 3 will be combined. It will be 20 root 3. Now this is the step 3 of question. Here you need to find AD, and to find AD I will subtract AC and DC. From AC I will be subtracting this height and I will be remaining with AD height, which will be the height of tower. Height of tower is equal to AD, which I will get by subtracting AC and DC. AC minus DC. What is AC? It is 20 root 3. What is DC? It is 20. From both of these we can take 20 common and it will be root 3 minus 1 in meters, because your question is in meters.